nearly picked up a doctorate then, with rather less effort than you've had to put in. Well, it's great to be here, and first of all, let me, as I always do when I come to the Royal Academy of Engineering, just begin by recognising the crucial importance of engineering for the British economy, and we are absolutely committed to backing the STEM skills that are so important and are in such demand, and not a week passes without my meeting business leaders who say we need more STEM graduates, we need more people with those STEM skills. And it's really important, therefore, that we strengthen the whole STEM pipeline, and it's a very important project underway, and that comes, of course, at many stages. It involves more apprenticeships of the rigour that gives them equivalence to an A-level at least. It involves ensuring that we have those technician-level qualifications which David Sainsbury rightly calls for, and that is where some of those qualifications, HNCs, HNDs, foundation degrees that get you the essential training and levels of education that you need in engineering and more widely. It involves, of course, more university graduates in engineering. And then, at the kind of culmination of the process, the postgraduate experience. And that's why I'm delighted to be here today to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the launch of AEngD, which is now being marked by the creation of this new association. I think in many ways the AEngD was ahead of its time, because there's been quite a debate in the past 20 years about doctorates, about the challenge of getting the balance in the doctorate right, because a doctorate does involve advancing the frontiers of knowledge. It has to involve some kind of research element. But I do hear a lot of criticism that doctorates can be too narrow. You can end up having made intellectual advances in some very narrowly defined area, but without broadening your understanding of a discipline and without necessarily applying it to the world of industry, business and commerce. But the AEngD was there as one of the first examples of how you can create a postgraduate qualification that combines all those features. And in many ways, the arrival of the doctoral training centres and industrial doctorate and all that is essentially just catching up with the creation of the AEngD 20 years ago. So I think engineering, not for the first time, was ahead of the rest of the field in the development of this qualification. I will be followed by Professor Powell, to whom I think everyone owes a particular debt for the role he has played in the creation of this qualification and driving it from its origins 20 years ago. And I think now we can look around and see many other disciplines that are trying to learn from this as they broaden their doctorates, so they have the same kind of range of skills that the AEngD represents. So I salute the profession on what you have accomplished. I think bringing together alumni who have been through the course will be of great value. I'd be fascinated to try to track the progress of people. One of the things that we're always looking for is evidence-based policy and evaluation. It'd be great to see what kind of career outcomes have been secured by people doing this qualification, and that will really contribute to the work we're doing on the STEM pipeline. And I hope, looking forward to the future, though I can't, Paul, quite turn up and provide the extra funding that you so mischievously referred to in your talk. I hope that people will feel that the combination of the continuing flow of cash into our universities for teaching, the protection for the ring-fenced science and research budget, and the extra capital funding we've been able to put into science since then shows that we as a coalition are absolutely clear about the importance of engineering and the importance of the AEngD within the STEM pipeline. Thank you very much indeed.